Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're a first time viewer, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you very much. Please like and comment on this video. This is my recap, my review for Big Brother 18, episode 35. This is the HOH competition episode. And of course, Nicole is the previous HOH, so she can't compete. So it's up to her alliance, which is Corey, Victor, and Paul, to pull it through. Because if not, they're in trouble. Because Natalie and James are after them. They are after them. Well, more so, they know that they're not safe. Essentially, they were in the dark that Big Meech was going home until Nicole came in around an hour and a half before showtime. Actually, maybe 2 hours before showtime, saying that, yeah, I don't know about Big Meech. She didn't this is Nicole's reasoning. She didn't campaign to me. Because she didn't campaign, I just can't. Because she didn't campaign, I don't know if I could. Nicole isn't wrong. That's the part that I'm upset about. Nicole isn't wrong in this sense, and I hate uttering those words. And so now it's up to James and Natalie to try and get Big Meech to talk to Nicole and figure out what's going on. So Big Meech now goes and she brings in Corey, because when Corey was asked, what's the game plan, what's going to happen, Corey told Big Meech that, basically whatever Nicole wants, because, you know, I'm depending on what she wants, that's how we're going to play this. And then Nicole is confronted by Big Meech, and Big Meech is told that Nicole, you know, I need to converse with Corey, but Big Meech is just like, wait a minute, but Corey said he has to converse with you, so like, what's good, what's really going on? And she said, you know, what I have to do is just best for all of us. And that's when Meech said, yeah, but the whole thing is, I don't know what's going on right now, because this just feels like a of course you're being blindsided. Oh, Big Meech. Now, of course, it's the chicken coop competition where everyone is in the chicken coop like cage, and they have to, one egg at a time now, take the egg, move the egg, maneuver around all over the cage so that they can get it to the hole towards the bottom. That hole will, now you have to use this like plank, and you have to maneuver it to do this with the egg in order for the egg to hit the sign. The sign says HOH. If you get all 3 letters down, that's when you win. And I didn't realize how long this competition was actually going to be. Originally, they made James thought at this competition. Now, at one point, I was like, damn, is he throwing this? No, he knows he's not safe. He can't be throwing this. So, with that in mind, now I'm looking at Natalie and like, okay, Natalie, she's trying. Natalie did really well in this competition. I have to give it up to her, because she did extremely well. Unfortunately, it looked like Corey had it multiple times. Corey had it so many times. Paul, he really wasn't a close second. It was always really between Corey, Natalie, and Victor, which says a lot. James kept breaking the egg. James kept fumbling on the egg. Like I said, Natalie was doing really well. Natalie could have had this, and that would have been interesting, because that means that James would have been, damn, that would have been a good week to see who Natalie will put up and how the house will flip. Oh well, that didn't happen. You know who won? The person who has a nice streak of winning. Victor. Victor won another competition. Shout out to Victor. I'm not mad at it, because at this point, I want Victor or Paul to win, because I don't think Natalie's going to make it far enough. So that's why I'm saying Victor or Paul at this point. I don't want to see Nicole win. I don't want to see, definitely not Corey win. I honestly don't feel like he deserves it at all. So now Paul's excited. Paul is over the moon, because it's just like, if it's Victor's HOH, it's my HOH. If Victor's safe, I'm safe. You know, Kuna Manata. That's how it works. I don't say Kuna Matata, I say Kuna Manata. Anyway. And which means that Corey and Nicole are safe as well. Paul is mourning the loss of his inflatable ducky. We move past that. Paul and Victor confirm what we already knew, which is they have a final 2 deal. I forgot what it's called because it's irrelevant at this point. Everyone on that side of the house is just so happy. James knows that he screwed up because remember, James was the one that got Victor out of the house. He was the deciding vote that it was all up to him. And he decided that he was going to go along again with other people's plans instead of having one of his own. And it's now biting him back in the butt. And now remember, it was actually Nicole and Corey who spearheaded the effort to get Victor out because they saw him as competition at the time. Natalie was the one who didn't want Victor gone. And so Natalie's saying how, if she wins the power of veto, she's going to use it on James because he deserves it. He's such a good guy. He's such a good man. She respects him a lot. James is like, no, I'm going to make this right. I'm going to make sure you stay in the house. Oh, I almost did a spoiler alert. Never mind. Now, while everyone's asleep, for some reason, I don't know if he was just talking in his sleep or if he was actually awake, but Corey, he was saying, what was he saying? He was saying something about Harry Potter. It's like, Harry Potter. I'm like, what is wrong with this kid? What is wrong with him? Anyway, during the competition, Corey decided that, you know what? I don't want to be have-not, so I'm going to go for the have-not pass. He gets it, and the thing that pisses off Nicole, rightfully so, because she was right. It's like, Corey, what game are you playing? I get it, that Corey, in order to keep up his physical strength and all of that, and mental, he can't be a have-not for this week. Oh well, all good. That's nice, but Nicole was correct. Why would you do that before you even found out who was going to win? You doing that basically ensured the fact that you're on the side with people who aren't going to put you up, which is never the case. This is Big Brother. You can't assume that that's going to happen. You should always assume that there's a possibility that someone may put you up. So, but it's Corey. He's not really... Anyway, James goes and talks to Victor, and I think Paul's there as well. James is trying to tell Victor, dude, the week when you got put out thanks to me, it was actually Nicole and Corey that spearheaded that. So maybe you should keep them in consideration. Victor flips it like that and says, now wait a minute. Let's do a timeline. Let's do a check. Was this before or after Paulie? Because depending on if it was before or after Paulie determined if we were working together or not. Oh, okay. So that's what it was? Yeah, we were still technically supposed to be working together, James. I wasn't working with Nicole or Corey. So they didn't stab me in the back. You did. So regardless of what happens, just know that I owe nothing to you. And regardless of what they did to me in the past, that was in the past when I wasn't working with them, so they didn't stab me in the back. And I actually respect this gameplay so much because in the house, they always make it seem like, oh, you did this to me. Oh, you did that to me. I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. I understand you're so hurt. I really do. I really, really do. But this is a game, and was I supposed to be loyal to you at the time? No? Then why would you expect it? So that's all that Victor's saying. So shout out to Victor. Next thing you know, Corey and Nicole come upstairs, and James just like, okay, so I'm going back downstairs. And then Paul lets it be known what James was trying to say. And Nicole, she was thinking, should I lie? Should I lie? No, oh my gosh, dude, I can't believe. Well, yeah, at the time we weren't working together. I didn't know where your head was at. And Victor was like me, how I would be. Dude, it does not matter. All that matters is we're working together right now. You gave me the $5,000. You kept me safe. So there's no reason for me to go after either of you. I'm not one of those petty people. I'm strong. I know I can win. James comes back downstairs and tells Natalie, I tried, baby. I tried, but we both might be going up. Yeah. And of course, Natalie's just upset that that's happening in general. I'm sure in the back of her head, she's thinking, damn it, James, I told you not to go and put up Victor, to kick out Victor, the comeback kid. Why'd you do that? So now it's time for the nominations. And of course, Reggie is to do whatever he can to make sure that Natalie isn't the one leaving this week. Since there isn't a double eviction, they don't have to worry about anything like that. Nicole's happy because it means that her alliance with Victor and Paul stay true. Corey's happy because it's another safe week and he's not have not. Natalie's upset because she doesn't want to see herself go, or especially James because he's such a good guy. Paul's happy because he's like, great, get James out, or Natalie, who cares, as long as we're safe. I'm actually in the alliance that I feel comfortable with. Victor's in charge, so we're all good. Victor's like, I did exactly what I wanted to do. Natalie, nothing personal against you, but James, you're the one that got me out, so there it is. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back Thursday.